Go on and say it. You got an ad right here. You want a motherfucker black?
Hours of YouTube videos. This is real. You can watch it if you want. But me and Monograph are cool. It's not a problem with it. If me and this guy can go to war and bang it out, and come to peace, then anyone out here can. You don't have to see eye to eye on everything with people, but have respect is the thing. And I guess my point here is this, is we're never going to get anywhere if we're not in this together. Is it really going to take me showing you these people getting killed? I know other people are going to be like, no, it's not going to take a dead body for me to wake up. You know, this is what's coming our way. And
Monkey was making a buy for us from the Chinaman.
A lot of people can't wrap their head around why it's happening. Unless it's done by design. When it comes to something like this,
fucking came out of nowhere.
Everything
Shoots like that in 2 seconds. Easy, man.
Nothing else matters.
I'm a cop. Then turns around, says something to Monkey like, "No women, no kids."
Ever. And what we have, unfortunately, is the evidence in the Twin Towers and the third skyscraper to collapse that day, which most people don't know anything about it. We have the evidence of the 10 key features of controlled demolition. It has in it the chemical evidence of a special incendiary, which is thermite, a high-tech incendiary used to cut through steel like a hot knife through butter. Indeed, in all of the dust throughout lower Manhattan, we have a 4 to 6 inch thick layer of this dust, and throughout it we have, and they find in it not only these spheres, with which others have found too, USGS, R.J. Lee, doing toxicological studies. These spheres have iron, aluminum, fluorine, manganese, very unusual elements associated only with thermite. And there's small chips of unignited thermite as well. This is very high-tech thermite, nanothermite. It's not found in a cave in Afghanistan. It's produced in very sophisticated Defense Department contracting laboratories.
Still be the enemy that placed those in the buildings first, and then did the incendiary device via a plane second?
Right. Well, what you have to ask is who had access to the buildings? Did Al-Qaeda have access to these highly secure buildings? Probably not. Did they have access to sophisticated nanothermite, where the particles are 1,000 times smaller than a human hair? Probably not. Somebody else has to be investigated. And that's why we have 700 architects and engineers demanding a real investigation. We don't have the whole theory as to how this happened, who did it, why. We just lay out the facts like we did last night, and they'll find out who, why, how, etc. Okay. We're talking about several tons of nanothermite and ordinary thermite. One would have to have access through security. So the security company involved for the World Trade Center should be thoroughly investigated. And it turns out to be Securicom, Stratosec. Somebody should look and see who's on the board of those companies.
George Bush's brother is on the board.
Some very interesting individuals turn out to be. Some very interesting individuals turn out to be. In addition, one would have to have the cover of, say, an elevator modernization, which was, in fact, going on 9 months prior to 9/11, so that there were workers throughout the World Trade Center that had access to the hoistway, which is immediately adjacent to the core columns and beams in the building.
I'm not trying to freak out the country, but we can't help but feel a little freaked out by this.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Okay, listen up. Did anybody see a sniper? Did anybody see anything? Hold your fire! What the fuck do we do now, cowboy? I think they're going to hit us any minute. When they do, we won't have time to pull out.